Alright guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share and subscribe. And if you're an avid fan of the channel, keep on sharing the contents far and wide. We really and truly appreciate it. So as you can see by the title, we had already attacked what Mr. Hallgrimsson stated the first time, which was the feel. We dealt with that once and for all. So we finished that. The second point that he talked about is to treat the locals as the overseas. All right, clearly when he talks about the field, it took on a different meaning. Now he's talking about the locals and the overseas together. It took on a different meaning. So what I have to do here today is the pros and cons, because remember, at the same time, people will take it on. But if you're not sincere in taking it on, what could happen? So we're going to deep dive into history, then come back to the present, just to clarify the pros and cons. All right, and then we have more to give you based on the Nations League coming up. So we have a 2-hour program set for you guys. So hopefully you guys are strapping and we chop it up. We're not going to have any video maybe for the next 5-6 hours because we're going to be busy. That's why we try to come early so we can give you what you're getting right now. So anyways, let me move on to the situation at hand, and we will touch back it at the end of the video so adults can get involved. So don't worry yourself, you're not going to miss anything. All right, yes. So what we're going to start right here. Back then we tried the same approach. Obviously at that point they meant it, all right, but it never really worked out. So we're gonna go step by step. We talked about Wes Morgan yesterday, stating that Wes Morgan was one of the individuals that got the key to the city, and then right after they pushed him aside, and then obviously he's not around, so clearly we never did a good job. So that's what I'm talking about. Are we approaching it correct? Because obviously from Mr. Hallgrimsson stated that we should treat the locals equally as the overseas, because we have to set some example for them to come in and feel comfortable. Everyone, it shocks people's brain because we were talking about it for 2 years, but all of a sudden now, because he said it, which we showed you with the first situation, as in like the field, and I told you what would happen, and it just started to run over. Well, no, it's the same thing happening now. All of a sudden, people that was clearly maybe on the xenophobic side of the world, they are on the side of trying to treat people equal. But look at it now. I'm going to show you how it could damage people. It could be a success if it's genuine, because genuinity leads to stability and longevity, and it's longevity we are trying to target, to be honest. All right, so let me go through this part. Up, big up yourself. Thanks for being here, big boss. Hope all is well. All right, so let me start from this part, guys, which is the past, because something like this happened before. Wes Morgan was one of the individuals that came in after the 1998. We touched on what took place in 1998 and problematic situations and stuff, which is okay. We move on from that. We got Schaefer's came in, then we have Wes Morgan and those guys came in, and then this was the article that written when Wes Morgan came in. Wes Morgan representing Jamaica means a lot. All right, we are going to just leave it right there, and then we are going to come back to hit. This is what was written when Wes Morgan came here. Wes Morgan's rise to glory is Leicester's and the Concacaf story. All right, so that's the next one, and then the third one would be what happened when he chose Jamaica. Wes Morgan broke the ice with Harry Redknapp after awkward England and Jamaica blunder. All right, so those are the three things. All right, yes. So the first thing we have to clear up, when people believe that he could have made the England squad, that's not true. He literally chose to come and play for Jamaica. When he came to Jamaica, thanks to the personnel in charge at that time, which you're going to see it right here, because they said Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, the Honorable Olivia Grange, has hailed the achievement of the captain of the English Premier League side, Leicester City, and Jamaican international Wes Morgan. All right, Morgan played in every game in Leicester City's championship season and become the first black captain to lead a team team to the English Premier League title. All right. The Minister of Culture, Gender and Entertainment and Sport, the Honourable Olivia Grange, has hailed the achievements of the captain of the English Premier League side Leicester City and Jamaica International Wes Morgan earlier this year. Something remarkable happened. It was supposed to be impossible, yet it happened anyway, said Minister Grange, in reference to Morgan leading his club to winning the Premier League. All right, yes, and they continued to state here. Leicester City defied the odds of 5,000 to 1 to win the championship. At the center of the impossible victory was one Wes Morgan of Jamaican roots, said Minister Grange. Morgan played in every game in Leicester City's championship season and become the first black captain to lead the team to the English Premier League title. All right, addressing so what we're seeing here, guys, what we're seeing here, clearly what we're seeing here, we're seeing the appreciation. I don't know, before we go anywhere, I don't know if you remember when Mikel Antonio came in. And he said he thought these persons should, he expect different, a different approach than when what he saw when he came here. All right, I thought this was what came to mind when he was actually saying it on Instagram under the JFF page, and he's saying he thought that Jamaicans like football. You understand me? I thought that this is exactly what he was trying to that what he was envisioning. All right, so he believes that this was what's needed at the time. All right, when he came here. And obviously, if you remember well, we had the situation of the trucks personnel had the trucks personnel got the feel the national stadium, but with personnels in it, and they didn't get it. They talked all sorts of things why they never gave it up to them. Yes, but they weren't happy about that. Big up yourself, Chris Smith. Massive respect. All right, yes. So what we're seeing here, guys, this man had the keys to the city when he came here. All right, yes, but this would have looked like genuine to me. I think she was genuine. All right, I think she was extremely genuine when she was actually writing these things, and you can go and read these articles for yourself. She sound genuine, but what the difference is now, she is the minister. She was not the coach and the people around the national team. So when these guys never really came back in, and we changed up every single thing, it backfired. I strongly believe it backfired. It backfired big time on in terms of the pulling power of Wes Morgan fell by the wayside, and that's why I said you have to have genuine love, not because the coach says that, oh, we should treat the overseas guys them the same. You understand me? You have to have the genuine love, because what you could do now, you could damage for the future via you running now, trying to court them to come here and don't sell them the right picture. You understand me? Because remember, this coach is only staying here for 4 years, So we don't want the guys them signed early, and then after 4 years we go back to the same madness that we did year in year out. And look how easily it could happen, because remember, I've had everything written down here. Look how easy it could happen. We just saw the youth 17s that people said it's clear favoritism. It's clear favoritism in the youth 17s. That's what people said, right? Yes or no? Let me know. If you're rewatching it, let me know. Yes or no? All right. The people said it's clear favoritism in the youth 17s selection, and they are doing certain things and causing problems. Look at this now. Mr. Hallgrimsson has 4 years. 4 years. Follow this, guys. I'm going to show you how it could happen right away, Mr. Hallgrimsson have 4 years. So Mr. Hallgrimsson comes in and do beautiful in his 4 years. Right. Beautiful in his 4 years. Set the stance and get all of these guys coming. You know who is actually on the team? to take over if we don't have the money and we run into problems. Because remember we did that last time. When we ran into problems, we had to go back to a local coach, just to can be able to pay them, Who is actually in line? The same man that you said we have problems with by picking the players. So you don't realize that the same thing could happen again. So that's why I said this you have to be careful when you jump to say you're going to try to mend bridges if you don't truly mean it. You understand me? Because the same man would be in line. So why you think he's going to do anything different? You get me? If he has that belief now. Just showing you guys. So I'm just trying to say that we have to be careful. We have to be careful. And that's why I said yesterday in my video, it's always better for Mr. Hallgrimsson to do his thing. You know why? Because he can sell them something properly. I don't necessarily think we should always go in and court them overall, especially the younger ones, them that has a possible future to play for England, because we truly don't know what can happen after 4 years, because every single 4-year cycle we kind of change things, and it never go for the betterness of Jamaica and the bridge between the overseas and locals. All right, so it's still don't fix. All right, yes. So I am still worried. All right, so I am just saying, only if you genuinely want this to work, don't just get up and because it benefits you to say overseas players should be in the team and no. Don't say that. I am not with that. I mean it. So that's why I said it for 2 years. Because I genuinely love them and I genuinely want them to come and play. But I hope you guys can clearly see how we can go back down that same road, because it happened to Wes Morgan, and Wes Morgan is one of the biggest name players played for Jamaica's history. We gave him the key to the city. Let me put it right here again. We gave him the key to Jamaica's city and we did him bad. We did him dirty. We have others on the list. Joby McAnuff, McCleary, Giles Barnes. Those are other solid players that we did a dirty yet again. So hopefully we don't come out here and try to push something that we don't not truly means. All right, because it's a thing that will damage us, because remember, at the end of the day, these players are professional players. They are recognized, and in the world, let me don't say the real world because people might take that disrespectful. In the world, what happened in England then, if a player wants to come or have the idea that he could play for Jamaica, the first thing he's going to do, he's going to contact a personnel that he knows and respect, all right, that played for Jamaica before. You understand me? And try to take the information from him. So if he does not get a good report from that person, he's not going to want to play for Jamaica. So that's why I said we have to be careful. And if we're not genuine, don't do it. Don't do it. All right? Don't do it, because it might just turn up bad. So let me know, guys, what say you on that matter? All right, what say you on that matter? And if you just came in and you look at what we're saying and we are giving you actual factual statements towards the reasoning. So let me know what say you. All right, and as you come in, you make sure to hit the like button, because that's how people find the video. So if you want Jamaica to be better, these are the conversation we have to have. All right. TEDx said, happy Friday, JD, and chat, working from home, so I get to catch the morning devotion section. All right, massive respect. Damien, big up yourself, man. Massive respect. And please, guys, we spend a lot of time on these information, so we want you guys to go back and really look at it. All right, and then let me show you what these guys bring, because I've listened to an individual religiously over around 2 months now. I like what he does, but I just believe that he deflects a lot. You understand me? And that's why I said, when we talk about these talk about these genuine things, you should mean it genuine. I don't know if he means it genuine, but he always never comes after me as genuine. All right, and that the individual is the new Gensec. I like what he's doing, like what he puts in place, but every single time someone asks him a question about a foreign-based situation, he seems to deflect. You guys need to listen well. He seems to deflect every single time. So I just want to know, going forward, guys, you have to make sure you mean what you're saying. Don't just say it because you want money from overseas people, because I know you guys would do that. Yes. I don't put it past nobody. I know you will do that because if you want it and it's going to benefit you and benefit the image, yes. So I don't like it because I've listened well and people send me the clips them always. And it always seems like you're deflecting. You don't need to talk about local players when the man them ask you a question about overseas players. You don't need to tell me how much good players in Jamaica, because we know that's a lie, and it's literally coming directly from the actual man that's trying to educate the coach inside. So that is just pure false pride. And that's, guys, that's why I don't talk to some of these people here. That's why it's hard for me to talk to them, because I don't see them sometimes as genuine, even though I think they're better than before, the person as before. The things that I'm looking at, you might not see, because I am looking for different things and I don't see when I see him talk. Please, I'm begging you, one of you guys, tell me that I'm lying. Go back and look at all of those clips. When he ask the man a question about overseas players, it seems like him always deflect towards a local player. We don't want to hear that. Mr. Hallgrimsson treat the players them overseas as the players them in Jamaica. So if you're talking well about Jody Brown, you should talk well about I can't say I'm a goalkeeper because people will say, but anyways, the goalkeeper, Rebecca Spencer. You should be comfortable to talk about both of them, because that's the thing. It's yours. All of it is yours, not half and 5%. All of it is yours. So that's the way you have to approach it every single time. And I don't see it from them. So I don't genuinely believe that they mean what they're saying. It's just so because Mr. Hallgrimsson came out and said that we should treat these guys the right way, because this is what we need to go. This is what we need to go forward. That's the only reason why I think some of these guys changed their tune, because some of these guys were some of the most xenophobic asses I've ever seen in my life, and then they never even hide it because they never even knew that they were that, to be honest. So it's just because it's beneficial now for them to flip their scripts. But I'm just trying to show you that it happened before and it never went well, because today it's still impacting Jamaica, because a lot of these kids consult Wes Morgan as well, and he's gonna tell them straight. He's not gonna hide. He's not going to hide. He's not gonna hide in his conversation. He's gonna tell you that, listen to me, man. You have to go there if you want to go there, because first thing you might have to do, you have to conform. You have to drop your standard and all sort of madness. So and tell you every single thing, because people overseas don't have time to waste. They're going to give it to you exactly as their experience. So we already spoiled one thing. So hopefully we don't spoil this new thing. All right? Because we just love people, money and things. You get me? Like we genuinely want to mean it. Especially people in the JFF. And that brother, he's doing a good amount of job. I always talk good about him, but I don't see the genuine love for the overseas people. I mean, I want when them people talk, other people watching you. So we want to see the genuine love. Well, you don't need to tell me about the local player, because me I watch them myself. Me want to hear what you have in store. When he just came on, all he talks about is, oh, what they are gonna do for the locals. No, we want to hear what you do for Jamaica. So clearly. You get me? Because anytime you talk about when the jersey seal, that is the only time I ever saw you smile when it comes on to a local, overseas conversation. You only smile at that time when you hear that all of the jersey bought off because of the overseas people. So I want you to show that genuine love, and I will be watching you, and people will be sending me the clips them, and I'm going to call you out again. All right, and see the facts here. It happened before, so be careful how we are dealing with these guys, because it might be the last bridge we are gonna burn, and then we have to actually go back to who we love and make sure who we love can carry us past the line, because I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. You understand me? Yes, I highly doubt that. So we have to be careful in what we do going forward. Let me know if I'm talking foolishness, guys, or you clearly saw what I'm saying, because this thing happened before. That's why I went and dig up history to refresh your memory, guys. We had Wes Morgan playing for Jamaica, and we gave him the entire key. Love what Babsy Grange did. She came out and write a statement. That is something that we should have done when Mikel Antonio, Ethan Pinnock, and all of those big players came to Jamaica. But what we start though, we barely paid any mind. You get me? Or barely pay it any mind. So look at that. Look how long she did that. 2016. The September 4th, 2016. Babs Grange can write an article. But 2023, we get worse. We get less. We get less on our empathetic side. Really? I don't believe that, because Bamsey Grange is still about. We have to welcome these people. We have to make them feel like, say, yes, we came to Jamaica, and I want someone else to go to Jamaica. At 2 years, I'm here saying that, you know. And because Mr. Hallgrimsson come now and say things now, it seems like, yeah, we just figure out so our brain cells could work. 2 years. All right, let me move on to what they did for Jamaica as well. All right, so this article is very good. The one with the rise for Morgan and Leicester was the rise for Concacaf as well. Because if you can see here, Redknapp is very much gutted that he played for Jamaica. So this is a next player, you know, that played for Jamaica, and English coaches and media was very much upset in the time when he chose to come and play for Jamaica. All right, yes. So when he came to Concacaf, he did a big thing for Jamaica and also the Concacaf, being that he puts more light on the Concacaf because people talking about Leicester and what they have actually done, and also Leicester and what they have actually done. And obviously he's one of the integral part of the success. And now he chose to play for a CONCACAF team. So he puts lights on Jamaica for more persons to get Jamaica, because that was his statement, you know. He hopes this is a time to open doors for others to choose Jamaica. And after that, way more people interested in Jamaica. Liam Moore, what do you think? You think Liam Moore, he is heavily on to why Liam Moore chose Jamaica? You understand me? Heavily. Liam Moore. You understand me? So he has direct connection. Once he made that statement, everything starts pull. So it's sad that we never turned him into some ambassador for Jamaica, because that was the best way to go forward. That was the best way to go forward. All right. And we really kick the bucket there. All right. We really kick the bucket there, guys. All right. Yes. So we just want to show you that we have the articles right here. All right. So we are at 28. Let me spend 8 more minutes on this. And then when we reach to the conversation piece and the call-in, people can do their thing. Let me give some people some big up. Hopefully you guys don't wake up and forget the like button. The like button helps with the visibility. Let me see. TEDxter. Big up yourself, TEDxter. Thanks very much. All right, we have Damien, Bailey, big up yourself, man. Guys, let me know. Listen to the video. Come back to me and see, because I've been saying this for 2 years. All right. Do we get in Ivan Toney? Well, I'm telling you, this video shows that we should not worry to get anybody. We should learn how to deal with people first before we try to get anybody. And that's what I'm begging in this video. Make sure we deal with everybody good first. And that's why yesterday I built a video said, if the coach is going to make a pool comprised of mainly overseas players, every single body in that pool, or every single body he looks at in that pool, he should go and talk to. You know why? Because you're selling them something that they don't know about. And you can't force people to want to play for Jamaica and they don't know Jamaica. And that is no bad feat. You get me? That's no bad feat. Your part of the coach job is to educate these people on it. All right? Because clearly we don't have overseas people inside the JFF. So you're not going to damn get them educating nobody. We know that for a fact. So it is the coach job. And that was a part of the reason why we said the coach should get the job. Every country in Group A has a new coach. Suriname, Jamaica, and Mexico. Yes, we are going to come to that, man. We have that in here. It's a 2-hour program. Then we have our brother checking in. Sheridan, massive respect. Big up, big up. Then we have Big League Leng in the chat. I saw the one just yesterday trying to make a mockery of me. True, I never knew that R was in the cover. I've heard other persons pronounce it, so I never went and researched it. If I had went and researched it, I would have known the name. Mr. Perfect Ass Jason. Alright? Yes. So we have to call you out. Yes. Facts. Big up yourself, Kai. He is the best UK player ever to represent Jamaica. One of the top 3 best centre back ever. All right. Big up yourself, Mr. Jason, so we can burn you out at the same time. Because, yeah, Devon Porter, professionalism is a hell of a thing. It does mean that if you wear a jacket and tie, you are a professional. All right. Big up yourself, Devon Porter, because you know everything what I'm saying here is facts. All right. Yes. And that's why I've made sure and I want people to click this and send to the Gensec, because I've never talked to him and I might never will because I don't really care. But I have to make sure I still do my job from my place. I think my place is me not talking to people because it makes me be more authentic and let me not be corroded by their way of thinking sometimes, you know. The PM gave him the key to the city. Yes, yes. So we like the way they treated him. So maybe Wes Morgan will not feel bad about the system in Jamaica, but he will feel bad about all the federation and all the coaching selection and those things goes. All right. Big up yourself, Chris Smith. Massive respect. All right. TEDx said, yes, JD, people skill is lacking in the program 1000%. Then we have Detta Way Ripple. Massive respect. Big up JD. Great point. Being exposed. Love it. Yes, man, we brought it up. All right. Yes. And then the one Jason come back, pronunciation boss, because I typed the man name for you. No, I saw the rest of your comments then because I was fixing the video, so I saw the little styling what you're trying to do. But I am watching you very clear. Yes. So we are going to smoke you out as well too, because I see like you drop your standard to other people. So we are going to call you out one day for the hypocrisy, you, Mr. Jason. But anyways, this is Friday morning crack, so we're not going to focus on Jason because he's trying to take certain roads like certain mans. All right, yes. So we don't want to give him the same treatment. So we have to find a way out to baptize him, you know? Yes. Andre Nugent said, Wes Morgan, a big defender, never fastest, but reads the game well. Thank you, Andre Nugent. Yes, man, quality player, but I'm just trying to show you that we need to be careful. You get me? When we listen, we need to look at body language, listen well to what people says. Listen well. I saw Mr. Jeremy Miller came here yesterday. Literally never hear him say, and then I drum to it because him have a drumping problem. You understand me? Yes. So I'm ready to smoke all of them. It's Friday morning crack. So we have to smoke out all of them. Nari Williams, how you doing, man? Hope all is well with you and the family. All right. Wes Morgan, Leicester City captain at the time. All right. From yesterday, you want baptize people. You already have a pastor. Yes, see the pastor checked in as well. Massive respect, pastor. How you doing? All right, so let me move on from there, and then we're gonna combine every single thing. So, anyways, the roster was dropped. That should be facing Jamaica. All right. Yes. So we are going to look at the levels that Mexico going at. All right. They have changed their manager. Yes, that is true. But the personnel they might come off the same. So let me go right here. Recent Barcelona signing Julian Arroyo is the only Mexican American dual national on the list. Although Coca expressed keen interest in recent U.S. men's national team call up Zendejas as well. You see that? The first line, you hear people fighting over personnels to come and play for their country. The first lines. And these are the two biggest teams in the region. And the first line, they're fighting over individuals to play for their country. That is the reality what's going on in the world. Alright? Mexico's manager said during Thursday's press conference that he's chatted twice with the Club America winger and reiterated that he must still file a one-time switch to Mexico. I hope you guys listen. If he chooses L3 over USMNT, all right, so he need to go in and file a one-time switch. The first conversation was to let him know that our intention was for him to be with us, and the second was to also make it clear that today he is not eligible, that he needs to sign up a paper to be with the national team, and the decision is his, said Coca. All right, so you're hearing this. All right, so the man them make him know, and so the exact thing that we said yesterday. Oh, we go around getting people to get to the right path. All right, you're hearing that. That is Mexico and the United States fighting over players. And we saw it in the U17, we saw it in the U20s. All right, yes. Players who could potentially make their senior Mexico debut this month includes Tejana, Jose Antonio, Rodriguez, Pachuca, Roberto de la Torosa, and Toluca, Marcel Ruiz. All right. Going forward, Coca didn't rule out the possibility for more new faces and possible even more reincorporation of older marquee players. All right, so he's setting his stance. All right, when asked about Mexico's all-time leading goal scorer Javier Chicharito Hernandez, who hasn't played with the national team since 2019, admitted that he has talked to the LA Galaxy striker but offered no guarantees about his future involvement. All right, so he's doing a clean slate just the same. All right, just the same. All right, as Mr. Hallgrimsson. All right, so just like Mr. Chicharito was barred from the team, he gave him a shot. You get me? That's it. All right, so we're gonna go towards the squad itself. All right. Goalkeeper Carlos Acevedo. You have Guillermo Ochoa. Then you have Jose Antonio that we just talked about. Those are the three goalkeepers in the list. Defender, you have Israel Reyes, Club America, Hector Moreno, Nesta Harayo, Jesus Gallardo. All of these guys are players that played in the national team and senior players. So clearly that shows that they are not taking the Nations League for joke. All right? Yes. All right. Gilbert Sepulveda, and then Kevin Alvarez, Pachuca, Jesus Angula, Tigres, Julian Arroyo, Barcelona, George Sanchez, Ajax, Cesar Montes, Espanyol, Juan Vasquez, Cremonese, Gerardo Arteaga, Henk. And then you have midfield, Luis Romo, Maibala, Monterrey, Arturo Gonzalez, Monterrey, Roberto Alvarez, Chivas, Fernando Beltran, Chivas, Carlos Rodriguez, Cruz Azul, Uriel Antuna, Maibala, that Giovanni says is no good, Cruz Azul, Marcel Ruiz, Toluca, Eric Sanchez, Pachuca, Luis Chavez, Pachuca, Sebastian Cordova, Tigres, good baller, Edson Alvarez, the mainstay, Ajax, Eric Gutierrez, PSV. All right, and the forward line, Diego Lainez back in the fray, Tigres. He's at Tigres now. Irvin Lozano, that's Chucky Lozano, Napoli, Oberlin, Pineda, AK Athens, and Henry Martin, one of my players that I like. He plays well, he's a good finisher, but people just don't rate him because he never took that big step. But he scored and played well in the Olympics, stepped over in all competitions for Mexico, and keep putting the ball in the back of the net. So it doesn't matter who don't rate him. And Roberto de la Rosa, Pachuca, Raul Jimenez, Wolverhampton, and Santiago Jimenez, Feyenoord. Make sure to look at that one. He is definitely top shelf. One of the special talents coming about. So let me move it right here so you guys can see them well. All right. Yes, on the list. So their overall package of players that they have picked for the first match is 224 million euros out of players to come and face Suriname and also Jamaica. All right, so they are not taking it for granted. Let me go over the conversation. Guys, make sure when you come in, smash the like button. 2 hours max. We are doing on this one 2 hours max. All right. So smash the like button. Make sure we reach 150 on this one before we decide if we are going to come later for the next one, because we have to hold you guys accountable as well as ourselves. We are taking our time, putting up our light bill, getting everything together, researching. Come here, you have to do your job as well. Yeah, man. So we're not going to make it pass. You ain't getting away. All right. Yes. And Wes Morgan, first black player to captain a winning EPL team. That is true. All right. Jamaica no want quality players to play for them. All right. Sheridan said, Pastor, you came in at the right time. JD has a few candidates for baptism on the Sabbath. Okay, yes, man. Some people love to see the team fail. Maybe they benefit off that. I am a licensed baptizer, and after preaching, I intend to have a big baptism service. All right, JD, will Simon Preston release permission slip to watch the TNT match? I don't know. And why are you going around talking about Simon having any power of doing these things? What? Just leave Simon alone, man. Big up yourself, Kai. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. What Antuna no good? That Giovanni tell me. Bon Macy, man. Antuna where I play how much leagues? You know, he said not good. Luis Chavez had as a brilliant left foot. Yes, indeed. Bless up Triple E. Thanks for being here. All right, very strong squad picked there by. So you think that it's because of you think it's because of Jamaica, or you think it's because of him just wanted to make a statement? Is it more of because Jamaica he has to face? Because I think it's a combination of both. I don't think it's because of Jamaica squad quality, you know. It's based off him want to make sure he cements himself in this spot as well. So it could be a slight fear that Jamaica might go, because they have always thought that Jamaica will go out and try get the best players, you know. But I want to say it might be more of him want to make a statement rather than the opposite side. It's more of him want to make a statement early on in getting a win under his belt. I think it's more of that rather than him fearing Jamaica. I'm not gonna say that one, but they always kind of slightly fear Jamaica in they don't know what Jamaica will be doing next time. That's the one thing I could say. So they don't know if Jamaica is gonna go out and get everybody. You know? Yes. JD, is the Suriname squad out? We are going to deal with that. I will contact the personnel inside Suriname. I need to bring him on the channel as well, so we can get some information out of him. Where is our squad? We heard that it would have been released. He said something like it would have been released the first day of March or the first week, because English is not his first language. I will wait and see what he meant by that. Dead with laugh. All right, I don't know what Jason Ferran dying with laughter with. Big up yourself, Jason Ferran. Hope all is well with you and your family. Good news for 2 of the SBL players. Okay. We will do that the next time. Omar Fowling. We have things that we are working on here that we don't want. No disruption, Omar Fowling, and no other news. We don't care about any other news than what we are doing right here. We will do that in a separate video, and that's what we're gonna do from now. His first squad is the main reason and the importance of them making it to the next round. All right, fair enough. Is it me more? The video is freezing up. If the video is freezing up, I will check it. 1 second. Let me run it right here on my screen to make sure. All right, let me run it right here to make sure. All right, yeah. All right. Yeah, it looks like it's freezing up to me. It looks that way. Don't know why, but maybe because I have added some things. Yes, maybe. What I'm going to do, I'm gonna fix something. So don't worry yourself. I think maybe that's what's causing the freeze. But was it freezing before? All right, was it freezing before? Let me know. Word on the street. Okay, no, 155. You come with those things every minute. The mix up drama minute in it. All right. So we have 34 likes on the video and we gone 40 minutes. That don't show. So what we're gonna do then? These videos will not be built then, since you don't want to live in the maze of drama, maze of conniving behavior and switching propaganda and stuff, alright? You don't want to live in a reality world, alright? Yeah, man. So the real people need to just hit the like button so that other people them can come up. I'm trying to fix the freezing, alright? I think it's something from this side. We are going to rectify it still. Alright, we did automatic right there. And I hope it stops now. Hope it's okay now. Hope we get it started now. Alright? Yes. Hope we get it started now. Alright, let me continue the show. We are going to hook up the phone line. So if Pastor want to call. And we are going to open the Discord. So if Jason want to come in. Even though... No, I'm not going to open the Discord. No. Man's have to call in because I'm having some freezing problem already. So maybe I will have to slow down a few things. All right? Yes. Anyways, let me continue. Omar Folin, we are tired of the over-eye propagandas coming from Cian Boyne. That's not true statement. Okay, but Triple E, that's why I never read it. When Andrew 55 come in and same thing him is to just make sure we and people in a war. You understand me? Because it's not everybody can reason the same way as ourselves. You know. You get me? Even if you say it in the chat, other people will take it that we say it. You know. Yes. Good morning. Do you have any info when the squad will be released? The squad will be released soon, man. Don't worry yourself, man. And really and truly, as I've said to you, I don't even think the squad need to release. I think it's the same players. They're going to rotate for 2 games. Because remember, he said that he wants to see the players them and then make his decision after that. So I would be surprised if he cuts the squad shorter than the entire 30. I think it's going to be the same amount of players. I think it's not going to drop. Out of the actual 30. So I don't even think you necessarily want to worry about the squad. I think it's going to be the same squad as what he said. Because that is the main that is the main reason why he brought them in the first place. So he would not have if he's gonna cut people, I think he's gonna cut maybe like 3 people max. It's gonna be at 28. Remember, you don't have any restriction, you know, and chopping down size of squad to 27. So the 30 will be the exact amount. I think it's going to be there. Everybody that you saw on the list, only injury can stop them from being there. Because remember, it's to learn what quality these guys really possesses. Alright? Nothing else. Alright, so we have Mackenzie says, big up yourself, DJ, let's pick a squad for the Jamaica match. We can't do that now, but we will save it for the next one. Then we'll see the one Prince come in. JD, I put in the work. No. You need to listen to me. I don't have time after this video. So that's why I had to come earlier. You understand me? Because I have to bring my kid go to dancing class and a lot more things throughout that time. So I have to do it now so I can let people see it for later, because people rely on me to come with the information, you know? Yes, even though you said you explain things better than me, which I don't know what you're talking about, but I will give you the benefit of the doubt because you tell me say it's 2 set of people. So big up. Up and running said we have standards and we are frightened for trials by players. They should do what others have done and become pros. Yes, up and running. That is well said. You know why? Because when Jamaica Clark them playing for a team, we don't play them, and when others get at trials, so it comes back to the same statement from Mr. Hallgrimsson. Treat locals and overseas the same, have the same standard, don't drop no standard for nobody, because we're the same human being. The last time I checked, all human being born with no, you can't say all, but most look, me and Prince have 2 hands and 2 foot. I'm sure about that. So Prince no fish get no more preferential treatment than me, because me they are Belgium Belgium and Prince there, Jamaica. No, it should have worked. It should go the same way. A man is as valuable as his actual output. Simple as that. So if Prince thinks that him are the better deliverer of the baptism, then Prince should get the start. If you get me? Prince should get the start. So guys, we are trying to work on the hiccup that we're having in the lag in the system. So don't worry yourself. We might figure a way out to get it done. So don't worry. Alright? We never really had these problems before. Yes. Or maybe after lately I should say on this new system. So yeah, let's work on it. Alright. Alright, 155. Yeah, man, you need to low war alone, man. You come in here, put story, it make people think that we are say Simon hold the rights to TV in the country. Then yeah, tell we say man, you Andrew 55. Let me make sure say it out. So when one of them man here gonna bring back names. Yes, Andrew 55 I say in the chat about a man help help the coach pick the team. Andrew 55 said that. Alright, what kind of baptism JD are going with? No baptism, no. We're just having a reason. Alright, we're just having a reason. So we open the phone line, guys. I'm gonna drop the number so we can take it. We're only doing 2 hours, alright? Yes, and if we don't get the 150 likes in the 2 hours, we ain't doing no stream later. We're not gonna even wait on this. Owen, stop posting damn things in the chat, man. And let me delete Owen comment, you know. Please, delete Owen comment, man. I always come on and I try. Don't vote my video, them, I see, man. But me for the one Owen, I see, man. Yeah, man. So, anyways, let we continue. Let we continue. We continue. Yeah, so let me drop the number so people can call it. All right, 466 46 24 71. All right, 32. All right. So let me drop it right there. Yes. So we said 150. If it don't reach 150 by the 2 hours, we ain't doing nothing later. So you better just take what you get from other places. Yes. So 155. We don't want to come here with no mix up. All right. And Owen, you can't operate so on the YouTube channel and also when I share my videos them, is to make as much people see the videos them. Stop sharing your bag of old man where I play. let me move. Let me move on, guys, because that is for another day. What he shared in the Discord, oh Lord, oh Lord, guys, I'm very sorry. I am very sorry. We are gonna bring up something on the screen, and you know I don't normally do that. Let me close up them. Oh no, I understand why it was freezing. Okay. All right, we should have it running better now. let me. This brother Owen, man, Sports Bible. Alright, Sports Bible. This South Sudan 18-year-old. Alright, let me put it out there. No, let me go back. South Sudan, Sports Bible. Sports Bible. Alright, Sport Bible. Oh my God. Your ear will goalkeeper. Jesus. Alright. Oh my God. Guys, we're gonna put something on the screen right here. Alright, so that is the 18-year-old, so that's what he's posting. You understand me? These are the slotness Owen go about every single day on the internet. You understand me? He looks, I don't know if he looks like 18 to you. You understand me? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you think, guys. If he's 18 to you. You get me? Yes. Because I saw some old 18 years old playing in the youth 17. No, not in the youth 17. I saw some old 16 years old as well. Yes, the number 9 from Guatemala. He doesn't look like 18, 16. You understand me? Yes. His age, so not 18. Okay. All right. So, anyways. All right. So you get what you want. You get what you want. You get. Wow. Oh my God. The Owen, these are the things. We have a beautiful stream that we're talking about some information that should be out there. And Owen came in the Discord and post these madness. You understand me? Yes, a complete madness. Some people look older than some. Owen, if you look at Jason look like 75 and me look like 25. You understand me? Yes, so it's people can look old, you know? Yes. And I might be the same age as Jason, you know? So that's how it goes. No, but Owen, this was not a war video, brother. This was not a war video. This was me making people know that we should be careful of what we're doing. You get me? JD, you look like 42. Chevron, me sure know if you put me and you together, people are going to say me look younger than you. I'm sure know me 2 times older than you, Chevron. No, me not two. Me can't be 2 times older than Chevron. But me know I am not far old. I am far older than you, Chevron, and I know that if me put a picture with me and you together, nobody will believe that I am 15 years older than you and 10 years older than you, Chevron. Owen said, JD, no look like 42, at least 50. That's a lie. That's a lie. When I heard some man on YouTube say them at 20, I done them stuff them, I said, Jesus Christ. Man, them look old. So, if I never constantly say that I'm older than certain age, you guys would have believed that I was the same age as some of these mans that you guys are looking at every day. The mans them look old, brother. So don't go be here because the man come from Africa. We're out here laughing after the mans them. Alright? Yes, so I'm gonna stop that, man. Alright? If JD take off him cap, him age up. No. I still look you younger than 95% of the guys them in Jamaica. 95%. I'm not asking you. Man's skin still there, you know? Some of these man look old. But joke aside, this guy is not 18. You understand me? Yes. This guy looked like he's brushing easy well 34. You understand me? Easy well 34. You know? So it had to make national news, guys. RJ, you can say what you're saying, but I am not what you think I am. That's all I'm telling you. Because all right, you are correct. 2 times older than Chevron. Yes, Chevron, stop comment. Take off JD cap and in age past 2 months in total days. What? them say black don't crack, but this broke up. Wow, the disrespect. Oh my days. He's 18 in spirit. Jesus. But they need to do something. They need to do something with these guys. They need to find a way out to get these Africans play, because a lot of them they go to different places. Furthermore, let me tell you this. A lot of Jamaicans, a lot of men bring Jamaican pitney overseas and back them age just the same. So I'm not going to blame the Africans, them saying the Africans alone do it. I know of instances that people told me that people force them in Jamaica to back them age when them go overseas as well. Alright? But these mans take it to a different level. You know? He cannot be 18. It's not remotely possible. You understand me? Yes. He is not remotely possible. You understand me? Even the guy that he's standing beside, I don't know if it's a coach or whatever. Alright, let me see if it's a coach. Damn, man. This man look like him at work from the first day in born. Like, him look like him a boss, Thomas. he could have walked for the first day he was actually born. Alright, so Goodwill. You suck, Simon. Sabio has been causing a stir on social media after a picture of him was uploaded. To date, Sabio has made 5 appearances for the South Sudan U20 national team, who are currently playing at the 2023 Africa U20 Cup of Nations. You guys can go and watch it as well. I put a video out on Nigeria. Yes, domestically, Sabio plays for Qatar or Qatar FC in South Sudan Premier League. After helping his country reach the quarterfinals, a picture of him was posted and fans were quick to question his age. Alright? Wow. One fan said, dude is 46. Alright, another tweeted, bro, just retire, and now everyone calling him an 18-year-old. Oh my god. We have to, social media is the worst thing ever happened. You know, the man can't. If he's really 18, he's gonna have a rough life if he wants to get a contract, you know? That is probably another player, JD. TEDx have a point. What if he was born on February 29th? That makes sense. You understand me? Because he wouldn't have a birthday unless it's every 4 years. That makes perfect sense. He could go off like that, you know? He looks old, guys. We cannot pretend. He definitely looks old. Alright? Definitely looks old. I'm not asking you. Alright, so let me move on. Let me move on from this man, because these are the slackness you guys like. Alright? These are the slackness you guys like. Alright? We have covered 1 hour. We only have 1 more hour. Pastor, if you don't call in now, don't call in again. Alright? Yes. Because you keep on, I want to call you when the stream finishes. Alright, JD, man is dark purple, okay? JD, if he's 18, then I haven't conceived as yet. Yeah, but Siobhan, turn the number. That man look older than me, and I'm okay, alright. You guys are going to act like you're young. You know, but man, some of you look old, man, you know? Cause some mans look old, man. Let me tell you that, man. Some man say me look old. Wow. I'm telling you, if you guys said I'm looking old, a lot of you guys are looking older than your age, man. Alright? Okay, Lansday, when they call in. Siobhan, if that man is 18. Alright, so we're going to hear from Pastor. Let me see if we are hearing him. Okay. Lansley, turn off the background. Turn off the background, sir.
Yes, I do. I do that immediately, sir. Yes. Good morning.
Alright, guys, are you hearing Lansley well? Let me know if you're hearing Lansley well. Yes.
Are they hearing me now?
I think so.
Okay. To ensure that you take that picture off the screen and get back to what you were doing, let me just say, in an absence of the date of birth in agriculture, we check the age of the animals by their teeth. But his teeth is not showing clearly enough on the picture, so I could, look at his teeth and tell you how old he is. Anyway, as it relates to the
people said he's low. All right, no man, continue, Pastor. I will check it myself.
Yeah, as it relates to the title that you have there, I would not want.
Pastor, you're so loud. You're so loud. And they said they can't hear you. I don't know what devices you are using. I've turned my phone up and Pastor is breaking through my computer screen. So continue,
but
Pastor.
You see, I project my voice and my phone. I don't have to turn up my phone for you to hear me. My voice is projected. I've done a little bit of voice training, what you would say professionally, and
Mm-hmm.
I have been doing voice training since I am 8 years old.
Okay, all right, Pastor. Move on from the
So
vice training. Which one of the topics do
yes,
you want to
yes.
chop up? The Mexicano one, or you want to chop up the first one that we started the program with? So to say that the guys, when we started this program, said Hallgrimsson says treat locals the equally as overseas. And then I said, obviously, from me made that statement, a lot of people start to change their tunes. People that never really talk highly of no overseas nothing. They've always made an excuse. Now they are fully on the wagon. So I went into detail the pros and cons because we had this situation happen before, when Babsy Grange and everyone gave Wes Morgan the key to the city, and then after, when it comes on to the JFF and also coaching inside Jamaica, they shift away from these mans and really dampen that connection that we had overseas. So I went through it in extensive. Alright, so go back and check out that side of the video as well. And before you go anywhere, make sure to smash the damn like button, get us to 150 and the video. Continue, Big Boss.
Yeah, I am a little bit hesitant, JD, with the knowledge I have as it relates to how Jamaica has always treated the players from the diaspora. To hear Algrimson say, if that's a statement that he made,
No, that's a statement that he's made. It's on YouTube. He made the statement. But obviously, you know that I am the one.
okay,
We'll have to dig it up because my team, as
I
what,
am,
as what, what he said. Yo, the man make everywhere. Oh my God, 14.4 million people. Yo, people don't have nothing to do on the internet, From the March the 2nd till March the 2nd, guys, to today. 14.4 million views. The man is famous. All right, continue, Pastor. My goodness.
yeah, I'm a little bit apprehensive about the statement because of the knowledge I have with the Jamaica football scenario. If you look at if you look at the Mexico squad that you read out, Mexico is going in the same competition, is going to be playing against Jamaica. And their squad is published. But because, and I'm going to say this categorically because I firmly believe this to be so, because of the Jamaican imbeciles that were the title coach that are in the ears of the coach trying to convince him to pick the players that are not at the level to play international football. The coach is yet to determine what his team is supposed to be. There is no way, JD, possible that a coach comes in and after watching 4 games, he categorically stated that several persons were involved in selecting that team. And that's after 2 weeks. Now, run it. We're in the third month of the year, which means he's now here 2 months. It is 8 weeks that he's here now, right? And the very same squad that was selected is reselected. So I am asking this question of everybody in the chat. Am I to believe that Coach Hallgrimsson is satisfied with these players as being the top players across the JPL, and he did not see any other that is at the same level or better than them after 8 weeks?
Yeah,
I,
that's why I want no, but Pastor, we don't know because they don't release anything. He said they were going to release everything so we could have the data, but they did not release anything, and the games are coming up, so I don't know. So that's the next problem. So they should have released like drop off and pick up because remember just the same way because information go a far away. So for instance, you want people to know like the players them playing in the JPL know that who gets calls up and who don't. You understand? You want those things to happen. So you have to be a little bit more clearer, and you want people inside to know that yes, they have a possible chance. But if everything is just under the wraps, I don't that I will give a failing mark. I would not give it a pass mark. I think the new squad should have been already out already. Yes, I think I would give it a failing grade there because people need to know so people can know what they're aspiring to. And also people that want to go and watch a game, they need to know what they're selling themselves to as well. So I think the coach need to make sure he does a little bit better on that side. And we have to be hard, not because I like the coach. And I wanted one of these coaches coming. You have to be hard. I think on that side, information should have been out already, so we know exactly who is going to make the team, not just for the fans and also for the people themselves. Yes.
JD, I couldn't agree with what you just said more. Let me add something else to it. Hallgrimsson, after 2 weeks, made some statements about what he saw in those 4 games that he went and watched, because it was a total of 4 games that he said he watched. Now, if we take it that in 2 weeks he watched 4 games, in 6 weeks he should have watched 24 more games.
Mm-hmm.
So, having watched 30 games total or thereabout, I expect the coach who wants to get me to buy into his program, to support the cause, to be as transparent as he was after 2 weeks, now that 8 weeks has happened. We still do not know what the team is going to look like, because it is not the coach that has been speaking. We have seen the failure of the Jamaican coaches. We have, I saw on one of the other YouTube channels, I'm not giving anybody any notoriety, so on this channel, when I'm on that channel, I speak the way I do. But seriously, the JFF need to realize that they have been failing, and except for the good things that they have done, I think October last year into this year, they are perpetuating failure right now. And they need to address what is happening. Where is Jamaica in comparison to Mexico? Mexico is ranked what in FIFA?
15th.
In the teens.
Yes.
Jamaica is ranked in the 60s.
Yeah, around.
And if the big team,
yeah,
I think we're 62.
Yeah, man. We
if the big team,
we drew with Suriname, but we drew with Mexico as well. So but I'm checking it. Continue.
If the big teams in the region is moving ahead by doing what they're doing, what Mexico squad is out, I don't expect that America squad will be much later.
64th at this point. So we we dropped 3 spots below Panama. 64th we are.
And you wonder why we are digressing rather than progressing, because we are not measuring up to international standards. There is no way Hallgrimsson should have been buffeted by these failures. I made the statement, JD, that Jamaica does not have one coach in the top 250 coaches in the world. And so we should not be trying to use a local coach to lead any team in the country on an international stage, because we don't have one coach in the top 250. But JD, when I check, it is not the top 250 that they failed to make. The first mention of the Jamaican coaches is in the 400s. And this is what people continue to try to sell, that we're good. Mr. Training Session being published with Marion Garden, giving instruction with the cohorts who are supposedly being looked at to see who can be blooded into the senior national team. Marion Garden should go to school. And every coach like Marion Gordon should be heading to the classroom.
Yeah, but
They should
Pastor,
not
let me object there. Let me object there. So, remember how the schooling goes, you know. All of the schoolings, you have to go there, get what you have to get, pick up for a week or two. Not a week or two. 2 weeks or three. Put it at that. All right. Not a week or two. 2 weeks or three. Then you have to start doing your thing them on your own, practical and theory as well. Yes. So, what if he went to school and this is his practical side? He's fulfilling all
JD, you do not do practicum. When you are in a technical area, you do not do practicum at the highest level. He needs to go and get a schoolboy team to do some practicum. Not even the club teams in JPL he should not be fooling around with.
So, but I heard that he's more qualified. But hold on, but he's more qualified than some of the JPL coaches. Them, that's what I heard. I don't know if that is true.
JP, so JD, I don't like to say certain things certain way, but you know the coach in Jamaica with the most reputable qualification is Jeffrey Maxwell, because he got his qualification from down Brazil.
Okay, hold on. People coming in with questions. Jason said we play Mexico in 23 days. What's the rush, though? Jason, I think you mixed it up, Jason. We said the list should have been out for the domestic squad already. For Trinidad, that's what we said. So that's what we wanted to know, because Jason, look, and Mr. Hallgrimsson. So Jason, so that means they don't want one person to turn up at the stadium. It look like you're gonna send money for pay for the stadium. You understand me? So if we want people to turn up at the stadium, we can't we 2023. So the approach should always be more widespread. If we want to sell a belief system, if we want to sell sponsors, or are we going to sell those sponsors? I think most of our sponsors that we got over the years, you know, was always people sympathizing to us, you know, not we going out and do something to get the damn sponsor. You understand me, Jason? So that is my thing. I want we to be doing something to get the sponsor, not waiting on because people being overly Jamaican and they want to sponsor you based off they want to feel good in themselves. You know, we need to pass that. We want to make sure we do things clarity at all times. So we know, all right, so for instance, if a man, remember my statement was not based off just selfish me, you know, but also the players them that's watching who get picked for the domestic team. If the squad is out, they kind of know, you know, they want to know, so they know how to work on it, because as I've touched last night, if the squad is being built off what was picked before, I heard he spoke on how that squad what came together in a Jason, and that squad came together not by him alone. That's what he said. The first squad, if the same squad they're going to pick, it's going to be not justified towards other people. And I would say that's 1000%, because him said, and him alone pick the squad, and he come out, him own mouth. Him say even people
four different set of people pick the squad.
Yes, so if that is the same squad, Jason, people will have a problem with it. So that's why we've released the information him so we can check for ourselves. You understand me? Because no, Jason, I'm not patient part. Jason, we now go with Jason Ferran in 1 year with the patient part. No, because what he said to us in the first one, yes, because that simply means you will have people in the JPL that work hard and deserve them game, and then people get picked based on the fact that they're popular. No, I don't like that, and I will not respect that. You understand me? And it's not his fault. You get me? No, I know Jason Ferran, but I am trying to tackle that to show you what I meant. And I think it's legitimate, because we're talking about everybody having a fair shot. to showcase their skills, because just like how we always said, we want everyone at youth them that can show some potential do good. You understand me? So if a next man might not good as the next man and he more popular than the next man and him find a way in the national team and never really maybe do nothing for the national spot, and then the next man a work hard, oh, him a gonna be seen. You understand me? Yes. Oh my God, Jason. But I thought you were talking to we in the chat, brother. All right. Yes. So that's what I'm trying to come off from. So maybe it's different from Pastor, but I kind of still sell the transparent part. The people need to put out the damn thing fast enough, like other countries. You understand me? So we can know what's going on, and the players them in the country can set themselves up as well. You know, you want to give them the opportunity to prepare and know what it takes to reach that level, because you want them to improve. That is your whole point. You get me? And I am not 100% pleased if I see the same man them on the list from the first squad pick, because you get enough time now so you can make a 3 or 4 addition, because I saw players that look better than the players them on the list. You get me? So I would love for those others to get opportunity. Pastor, you're breathing your phone. Finish up your point, big boss.
So, all right, JD, let me go back to homepage. I started watching Jamaica national football program 1990. 1994, when Rene Simoes came to Jamaica, Rene Simoes, the man with the plan, sold the plan to the business class of Jamaica, to the grassroots people of Jamaica. Rene Simoes used to go into several companies to sell the plan. And that is how the sponsorship was garnered for that 98 campaign. 23 days to go, we are going to play Nations League against Mexico. You see what Mexico do? Put out their squad. The entire Mexico is behind that squad. Jamaica national team is a failed team in World Cup qualifiers campaign. So we don't have a team that is drawing any support behind it. Hallgrimsson needs to produce the players for the Nations League game to get support.
Pastor. I could see why people would say the Nations League one don't have to announce now. Because what if a gem pop up or somebody pop up good? What if King no play good and he's in this listing? Him not for the Nations League squad. You understand me? So what if my boy from Arnett outplay King? Him to get him nod. So I understand, but I am only concerned over this squad, this immediate squad. So I'm not gonna go to the Nations League as yet, but the immediate squad, because you want to make sure everybody gets a fair chance. And you could possibly, not care how bad we think the JPL is, you still could possibly have one person, Lamar Walker, that played in the national team before, have a brilliant showing with the coach, and get a pick. You understand me? But he would have not been on the roster for the main team. You understand me? So you want to have that opportunity to be present. You get me? So I understand not naming the Nations League now because of the position. Mexico have better players, period. Mexico have better footballing system, period. So them now for hold on. And so Mexico go into more competitions than Jamaica. So Mexico they have more time to figure out players in the long run. So that man is that man come on board. That man come on board to make sure him cement him statement by beating up Jamaica and beating up Suriname for him get some respect. Hallgrimsson get the key to the city before him play a game. So Jamaica standard is different than Mexico standard. You see the difference? So I have no problem with approaching that. Yeah.
I agree with that. But in forward planning, there is nothing wrong with naming a 30-man squad, because I don't envision more than 4 possible JPL players for the Nations League. So you pick the Bowsers and the BLs and all of those local born players who used to be in the team that are of work on the international scene, along with all the new faces that you're calling from the diaspora, wherever they are. and you literally make provision for a 30-man squad which you're going to trim as you get closer because you want to give all the possible JPL players the same opportunity to make the squad.
Agreed.
The players that he's picking from the diaspora are already at the level for international standard. So the only thing he's going to see of those players is whether they fit his system or not. The JPL players have to show that they can manage at the international level. Those 4, maybe 5 players, let me stretch it. Even though I hate the hell out of quota, let me stretch it and use the JFF quota system. The 7. I hate the quota system.
Travis, hold on. Travis says, remember, TNT local clubs don't want to release their players. Travis, expand on that because I don't understand what you're saying. Expand on that a little bit, Travis, so we can conversate. And the person that just came in and said every day we come with the drama. If you listen well, I think you're not educated enough to understand what we're saying. So that simply means that's why you can't follow, because this have nothing to do with drama. This have to deal with the daily relations. Alright? So if you don't have any sense, I don't think this is a place to go, because we don't beat at nobody drum. It don't work. We live a civilized reality life. So you don't have to come here. You can leave and go somewhere else, because you're a waste of time yourself. Continue, Big Boss.
Jetty, it's not that we're at Mexico's level. It's that Mexico don't need the promo to get support behind their team.
So no, I understood what you're saying. That's why I said the person that commented them not educated them enough to understand them conversations and them go and leave, go somewhere else, because they not understand what you're saying.
So even though we're basically talking about 2 different squads for 2 different assignments, we need to have our squads out early to garner support. And so far, what is going to haunt us for Nations League, You see that statement that Mikel Antonio made that he thought Jamaicans love football? Jamaicans love football. We're not a footballing nation. We love football, but we hate failure. Jamaica, the pride of Jamaica has been totally decimated to the point where we're not going to jump at anything. We have to see something worthwhile to follow. And this is bad for people like Mikel Antonio and those having come in at a time when the country really don't have nothing to do with JFF, because they have normalized failure. And so I am saying, and I hope people understand, Hallgrimsson have a different mandate than Rene Simoes had. Rene Simoes came to win a nation that never knew we could have done something. Now, Hallgrimsson is here, but the nation is at a state where we are fed up because we know we can. We have done so. And we're tired of not being able to do so again. So you have to convince me that we're not going to waste a next cycle. Foolishly. Albert Einstein and Franklin defines insanity as someone doing the same thing the same way all the time, expecting a different result.
Yeah.
Every competition we have gone in the last 5 years, JD, our team is among the last teams to be in preparation and named, no matter how much countries in the competition.
I thought only
every single competition.
Only one. Oh yeah, but you said amongst the last, so that is true. Amongst the last, that is definitely
amongst the last teams to be put out.
That is true. That is true. Now I was just saying because
and a lot of the times we are the last one.
I thought you said the last, so that's why,
No.
Yes, but I got what you said.
We are the last.
No,
but every time we are among the last.
Yes, that is true.
The last 3, the last 4 at most.
Yeah, but we don't want to
Every
deviate,
single
Pastor.
time.
We don't want to deviate from the point. The point remains that what I was actually trying to say to JC Ferrer and them is to say that this should be a period not just for people to see players, but also a period to get acquainted with the fans. And in order for you to do
Yes,
that
JD.
social presence, you have to use. So that's the reason why I said I wanted the squad for the youth, the Trinidad match to be published already, so we can get to see who is there or not, so the people can get riled up. All right. So my son, I go play a game against Trinidad for Jamaica, so we can get the whole of him family them go there and them get ample time. Obviously, maybe they know, but what happened to the far distance family of them? You don't want to leave nothing up to chance, and that's all I'm saying. So you want to give everybody an opportunity to go there and nuff it up and see what's going on. That's what I meant by it, So I meant nothing of, oh, I like that man from the first day he comes in. I said I like that man, because I know that he
All
will
right,
change things.
JD.
For one second, Pastor. Let me finish, Pastor. Stop bullying me, Pastor.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Let me
No,
finish
no,
and
no,
then you
no,
come
no.
in, Pastor. All right? Yes. So I said I like that man from the first day he came in for more than one reason. I knew that once he says something, like how he says, i.e., the grass ain't good, everybody I run up and down. No, Gracie, how long time we tell us say the grass not good? We need to do that. No more football, no for play. Rare play. No, the man said we need to treat Jamaican locals equal as the overseas man, and we have to be careful because we need this. Everybody convert from them xenophobia behavior. All of them man was xenophobic before. Last 3 weeks, them don't really want to hear nothing about a foreign player. No, them a try structure themselves appreciate foreign people. So it would have to take a man like that at 2 years, mid-years, I tell you the same thing. So that's why I said I really like that man from day one. He never had to do
You're
nothing.
too black.
He never had to do nothing. But I knew that they would have listened to him. I knew that they would have listened to him.
Mm-hmm.
And when they have, when on the same channel, when they come here and speak, they eat everything white. But yet still, I
Yeah.
knew that they would have listened to him. So that is the hypocrisy that I love about my nation. And I knew that was, and I said it 1 year ago. And that's why I said I always wanted a white coach to come. Not because no, I wanted to prove something to them that simply means they will go the extra mile to come and prove something, and not really seeing it because it's subconscious. You get me? Yes. So I really wanted him. Pastor JD is not black. Your face, look at my face. You see my face? Of course I'm black. What is that? What is wrong with you, man? Let me continue the conversation. So I said I love that. I love that because he's helping our country day one. But remember, he has a high standard as well. So if we're talking about this, he knows it makes sense. Maybe he wasn't thinking about it like that. So it's additional information he gets to drop in his CV. No, in his books to say, all right, then that's a good one, because obviously we want the fans behind we just as we want the players them there as well, and maybe some of the players them not getting information fast enough. So when we're having this conversation is needed. You get me? Yes, this kind of conversation is needed. You get me? But you always have the occasional one seriously dunce person come in the comment section and make a base claim. You understand me? And I've always said, take away them phone and sell them phone and send them go back to school. Because them not ready for Jamaica. Because Jamaica want help, and them are not one of the people for help them. Them for sell them phone and go to school back. Yeah, man, we need a lot of them people to do that. Look at the black on the Jamaica flag and tell me if you are that color. Whatever. You know what I meant when I said I'm black. Jesus God.
All right.
Yes, go ahead, Pastor. Jermaine Miller, but burn you out
JD.
earlier. So people clip it and come give you. Because a Friday content cracker will burn out people. All right? Yeah, man. Go ahead.
JD. I was looking further at the Nation League because of this. Michael Antonio came to Jamaica under the cloud that he is an England reject, despite him turning down
England.
England call up. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He came under the cloud of not being as committed as the player born in Jamaica. But he came and he showed how much he valued Jamaica by the performance he put down on the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
But this same Antonio had to deal with a stadium with the capacity to hold 20,000 or more people with only 3,000 people in it. That is an embarrassment when he, and that guy is special enough. Because when I heard the thing where he's trying to convince Ivan Toney to come play with him for Jamaica, play alongside him for Jamaica, it is a hard sell when the very people you are trying to represent is trying to disassociate themselves from you. And so I don't want that to be repeated. It was tragic to have that caliber of player in an empty stadium.
All right.
It will be devastating for that to happen again. So I want the coach to be on the front foot and literally say to Jamaica, the program needs you. And he is going to get that better by being in front of them at an earlier time. 23 days. Some people really, Jenny, you use a word, so then don't.
No, I never said them don't. I never said them don't. I said the 1 and 2 don'ts where Messi come in.
Yes, 1 and 2 don'ts people were coming. The 1 and 2 then, Jenny.
Yeah, but Pastor, I never want to give the 1 and 2 don'ts people in airtime. The sensible people might listen. So, Pastor, let me take the comments that are coming in. Let me take the comments that are coming in, big man. Alright, so people, hit the damn like button. 130 people there here. I don't know what you're doing here if you can't hit the damn like button. And no show can't be present if it don't reach 150 before 2 hours. That's what I have at the marker. That is the standard. Alright, this was a video that's meaningful. So that's why I came early to do it, alright? Yeah, man. So if we don't get the 150, that shows say you don't need no video later. So this alone is good enough. And you can go back in a kukulan. I am okay with that. You understand me? Because me not waste my light bill and my thing them. If you not even put a like on it. Alright? Yeah, man. So anyways, let me get the people comments. RR said, we love football, sir. Check out SBF every year. I don't think they like football, and I don't think they like football. I know it seems like they're checking out SBF every year, but I just think people just turning up to support them friends, not football. RR, I've listened to the conversation, and it's nothing based off football. And I played in it as well, and it's nothing based off football. It's just people come to support them friends. So it's just a big gathering, something that we love in our culture. It's not about supporting football, all right? Because if you supported football, RR, you would have wanted to support the national team regardless of who is there. And we don't get those flip around. RR, and you yourself would have agreed with that. If you love football, that simply means you would have paid attention to football, not necessarily friends who in the team. You understand me, RR? So clearly, and based off my analysis or my assessment of since I'm here, I don't think we actually like football the way we think. We do, you know? Yes, I don't think. I think we have more friend. We have more like we have more friendships than anything else. So if we'd have a national team with all locals on it, we're more like a full stadium, knowing that we're not going to win, and then we can get to come home and over sensationalize and over hype that we make 5 good passes and not realize we get 6 love. You understand me? Yes, I think that's what we are all into. RR, if you want to use that statement of that's the reason why you know we love football, because I've been watching. I watched the Manning Cup and Dakasta Cup more than enough people in Jamaica. I watch so much matches. Yes, man. So I don't think we love football that much as what you're saying. How many third world countries is consistently winning spot for World Cup, etc. But RR, to think like that is a failure thinking. You know why? It no matter how much third world country can do it. You know why? And every third world country have the resources that we have or potentially have because we have to activate them. You understand me? So you never develop the problem that third world countries have. They cannot develop those talents naturally. All right. Yes, but what we have now, we can't develop those talents naturally. But what we have now, RR, is the possibility to tap in into a first world country to take the same first world players them. So we can have a first world team being a third world country with relative ease because of the amount of people we can choose from. But it's just we have to want it. So our approach is very much is very much important. RR. So let me see. Let me know if I went about it wrong or I'm accurate on that side. But that's what I'm saying. So JD, you trying to say it's 3,000 people that was at the stadium actually love the football? Jason, remember most of those people that went to stadium, you know, how much ticket out of that we buy? We buy maybe like 55 or 60 tickets. So that's people from our YouTube channels went to that game. You understand me? How much, you know, much others could have went there? I know people and I ask them if they want tickets and them say them friends them not playing. So what them a go there so far? Them don't know no name foreign money. And those are people that I know, you know, personally, you know. And people that come on my YouTube channel, that's them saying, you know. Them say, boy, I respect what you say, the JD. Respect what you're doing, but I can't, you know, me just not respect. Me just not like that, me not know them, you know. JFF not do a good job for know them, you know. For me, know them. So I'm saying, why you can't go yourself and go actually try know them? Yeah, why JFF have to bring them come in front? No, I know that what he's saying is true, you know. JFF need to sell the players them to the people, I mean, that is true. But why you can't take up your time? You are still a supporter of Chelsea. And next man I play West Ham, and you are telling me that you can't go on your phone and just figure out, oh, yeah, okay, me gonna start watch West Ham a little bit more, and still watch Chelsea just the same. You understand me? But I just think it's an excuse that my virgin used at that time to come and say that that's the reason. So I don't think we really love it that much. RR, you get me? Yes, you'll have 3,000 out of that 3,000. 1,000 out of that are people in the JFF, people around the football where actually a coach and do things, players, and also people who pay for go there. So it reach 1,000 very easy. So 2,000 out of that, 2,000 out of that are people actually come to watch the game. 2,000 out of a country of 3 million. All right, so let that sink in, people. We don't really like it that much, man. And so what JFF have to do now for the people like what I've talked to is to make sure they don't give them no other option. It's just one option. So you put them in front of their faces. So when they're talking to people like me now, they can't come back and tell you, oh, JFF never put them in an advertisement or nothing. They can't use that because now they're in advertisements. You know, long the Mikel Antonio advertisement came out when the actual tournament got done. Got actually done. You understand me? That should have been the first thing came out for the people to know. So Mikel Antonio actually so Mikel Antonio actually played for the country, and that should have come out from the first day him reach here. And when we can't qualify, go and check the date for yourself. It's when we can't qualify. They came out and so we never handle it good, and we are giving people an excuse. So if we actually go in front of them, know what they want, give it to them, and they have no excuse. We'll know if they just don't want to support the national team, Yeah. 1 second. Osh Poppy said, that's not patriotic. Osh Poppy said, bless up JD and the Imaxit. Big up yourself. RR said, need a dunce check. It's Friday. My God. JD, as a Spurs fan, I used to watch Bolton because of Bibi. Liverpool because of Barnes and City because of Sterling. Yeah, man. So we can't have that as excuse anymore, saying that, the reason why we can't watch it is because we don't know the player them and JFF. No, we are trying to make excuse that JFF not doing enough. We know that already. So we go there and do enough then. Because your fingernails them don't own by JFF. Your computer and your light bill don't pay by JFF. And that's all it takes to find out the players them yourself. Man from Portland, put on a match in New York between Jamaica and Mexico. And we how much people will show up. Portland, that game, if you put it on and broadcast it properly, I think it will be sold out. Obviously, the Mexicans will have the majority of the attendance, but I'm sure that you're going to have more people overseas paying to watch the match that are Jamaicans than Jamaicans going to the actual match if it was aired in Jamaica. You understand me? Yes. So uh, yes, obviously Mexico will outnumber. Mexico is a bigger country by a billion miles than Jamaica, and they support football a little bit more than Jamaica. Football is more of a culture in their country, so we understand that. But I'm saying on the next side of Jamaica, Jamaicans in America that would have gone there, and the tickets are astronomically more expensive, you know, and they would go there. That simply means they respect their affinity that they do possess to the country a little bit more, because you're already here, the ticket is cheaper. Sometimes people giving you, because I am giving away a ticket, and man tell me them foolish instead. You understand me? Because we just wanted people to go at the stadium, because we want the guys them to see that people come out for them, you know. And the fact that when Mikel Antonio them see the few people them, they talk highly, like they saw some fans, they felt good. You know, and me myself felt good when I heard him talk about it. I'm saying, see it? So if we just turn up, man, if we don't know them, how are we going to know them if we don't go and try to know them? They have to forcefully act like they want to know us. So that is, here comes the point again with our big ego, and with people have to drop them standards and conform to us. So our problem is our ego is just too big, and we always want people to conform to us. We have to go out there, man, and understand that these guys are doing something for us. Our footballers that we have as our friends, our footballers that we have as our friends, if they come and play, look at my brethren, run around, run up and down, man. Anderson, I have a lot of time for that player. He plays for Cavaliers. Go and check him out. Quality. Every single time I saw him play, he offers something good. What he says, he said he loved the fact that he could get the opportunity to train at this high level, because he never played football at this high level. You understand me? And when I saw him playing in the JPL, nobody not matching that man level, because that man never stopped running. Never stop running. He looks like he runs, go home, come back to training, and actually run off the pitch when the 90 minutes blow after the training. I really have a lot of time for that player. And look at him. So he wants to play with those guys. So when we as the fans them don't show those guys any respect, and they take themselves away, we hold back our own players where we have a Jamaica, you know, because they like to play with them, because they get to learn. It's a free learning lesson. They give you, they give your players them that are your families and stuff, that will actually aid them to get a better contract worldwide. It's so life funny, because we are thinking too small-minded. So because we see the man them come and we say, yo, the man take come on game. Me hear big man we say them a coach in a Jamaica. Oh, them a come take come on game. Them have England for go to play for. These are things that talk on YouTube. This is not me making story up. Alright? Big man in a position where the whole on the rate come and talk about people are gonna take come on game. And I'm saying, look at that now. You rave about when your players them a play with other players, it makes them better, but yet still the man them can't come here and play football to make the other locals them get better. Oh wow. Maybe you don't want the other locals them to get better either. You understand me? So sometimes, guys, you have to listen good to these persons' rhetoric that they throw out here. It's not always something from the country. They start it that way because they want you to believe, because they know that you have the same inbuilt subconscious ego. So they're going to say, yeah, man, Jamaica great, man. I want to hear Jamaica great. Jamaica may I stand for. And then everything after that line is for themselves. But you just never listen, because them cue you up with that Canartist line of Jamaica being great. You know, and then start telling everything where them want you subscribe to. That benefits them. You understand me? Yeah, man. And that's why when I'm coming here talking, I laugh, because when I said about the Gensec said, every time I hear him talk, somebody ask him a question about overseas players, he seems to be talking about local players. No man not ask you nothing like that, brother. If you don't want answer, or you don't want to talk about overseas player, then don't talk. Don't give the impression like you would want them here, and your mouth and your action nah match it. I'm straight when me talk, because that's what I see. Me never see him give a straight answer when someone say, brother, give me some information on the overseas players. Me no want you tell me about how much young youth of Jamaica have talent. Me no must know that me no come from Jamaica. And me dey on YouTube and people listen to me, so me no must know so we have talent. Me want to know about the other people, and that's all we ask you for. So if we going forward, we should not missed up the second opportunity we get, guys. I've started this video right, and this video end on the right side as well, because we did have the same opportunity with Wes Morgan and those guys, and we really mashed it up. We never build off the back of that. All right, so we need to start figure ways how to improve these things. All right. Yeah, man, and that's just coming from my side, to be honest. All right, so let me see what people saying here. Calabar man Anderson, he's from Calabar. Okay, wow, I like him, man. I like him. Triple E said that's a fact. Mirak said me no know no JA footballer, so it's just for the love of football. All right, Mirak, respect. So he's big, fast, and strong, JD. No, I don't think he's big, fast, and strong. He offers a lot more thing, man. He's trying to learn, so it's not, you can't just say because he's running up and down, he's only big, fast, and strong. He offers a little bit more, man. He offers link up play. He tried to educate himself so he can position himself better. So he's not just big, fast, and strong. Ara said, okay, Mr. JD, hope is there, and all our football minds are now inclined to have the possibilities. I don't believe that, RR, and that's why I made this video, because I don't want people to come and sell people false hope. Because that all of our football minds coming together for what? We don't hear Carval's story at them every single time. We don't hear, man, look, let me be straight then. You don't hear Carval's story at them. And the next steward as well. You don't hear them. You don't hear Mr. Butler when him talk. You don't hear them three persons when him talk. We don't lie to ourselves. Obviously it's the JFF changed things, but you have a lot of people that hold the persons, the people in mind in Jamaica, and fool them. All right, and those three persons, you never hear them talk nothing good about overseas. Never ever. Even this channel, I hear Mr. Butler come here and say that trust you the man them come from foreign. Why them even get game? And me I look on him players them and me have to say to him one day, say, brother, me not see no player where you have better than the player where can play for Jamaica, and none at all. You know. Me tell him to him face, so you not have to cuss me, because to him face me tell him. I'm kissing teeth and going about business. So when the man them have that mentality, big people, it's hard, and these are people that you guys glorify. So you not gonna tell me about Jamaican biggest minds them. I woke up to what? Woke up to what? Them not woke me to nothing, brother man. Them not woke me to nothing. We just have a few people see said maybe beneficial and want to try something, which I respect. Do it. You know, because a man that don't do nothing, not expect nothing. So I said do it, but you're gonna have fight back because them man are not change. The more them have money, them not changing. And tell me say a foolish me attack, guys. Them not change. Me not ask you. And the videos are here, you know, to prove, you know, how them think, you know. Me make them talk and me listen to them well, you know. The man, all of them in the highest position, they don't really like the people overseas. Me I tell you, them don't. They don't show me nothing otherwise. You know, I would love for them to get a mediator that can come in and do these affairs. Somebody where really would just try to look out for the benefits of Jamaica, even if they're getting paid to do it. I don't think you should have no Jamaican born in the country doing it. None. Because they just can't come up and seems genuine. I am watching them. They don't seem genuine. None at all. I'm not going to fool myself. Obviously, I've said things 2 years ago, and today people just catching up to it. Well, I'm saying things now. 2 years later, you're going to catch up to it. Them don't seem genuine. I'm telling you. Don't fool yourself. All right? So true, JD. Him never give a straight answer. Yet, when people ask him about overseas players, I'm not asking you. I got all the clips them, and I'm watching him. And I'm saying that, oh, can I give my things to you when you don't seem like you're truly happy? Don't give me from the first article in print. He might tell me about local people. Me don't want to hear about that. I want to hear about everybody at one Jamaica. So everybody, and talk good about everybody, and seems like you have time for both people. That's how you're gonna to get them and sing and sang. All right. JD, Jamaican living overseas see themselves as an ambassador for the country, so they are passionate about what is happening in their homeland. That is true. Tyrone Williams, big up yourself. Thanks for being here, and everyone that passed through, thanks for being here. If you hear me talk a certain way, that is my passion that I have to this thing, because I want it to be better. Yes, but this is who I am. I am not going to go around the corner. Yes, and I don't do certain things. So don't expect me to do certain things. Patrick said, JD, I say the same thing when I heard him talk too. All about the locals. Yes, but it's facts. You understand me? I'll say it again. Our country's biggest support is outside of the country. Yes, Jason, but we don't want it to be that way. We want it to be equal. You get me? We want it to be equal, like everybody fear a push for the country. Because every single thing we got to Jamaica, the benefits are going to go up on the people inside Jamaica. So then why you need to sit down and don't do nothing and then reap all the reward? It have to happen. You have to actually put out some work too as well. You have to put out some love for the country. You're in the country. You're benefiting of the country. So put some love on the country yourself, because you're in there. Other people have to always come and fix up for your part and fix up for them part as well. So you do it for yourself as well. And that's what I want to see going forward. If I don't see that, I can't buy into nothing. You understand me? So funny. My head spin when most compare. Well, JD, most of these guys are just used to community football. They don't see football as a business. If they should look at the business side of football, it doesn't matter where the person was born. Yeah, man, that's how we do everything. And I try to show them wealth info that these mans coming in would help them as well. Because remember, most of them not going to go to any club. So so at least at the start. So what you have to do is to make sure you try to get them in. So one of them all right, look. All right, look here, guys. I'm gonna show you about life, you know. Griezmann, Figaro. Make sure let me make sure I can spell that guy's name. Figaro, Garo. Oh, I'm gonna show you figure. I'm trying to get the guy's name. Mentor, because I can't spell the youth name because obviously he's Honduras. So all right. So yes, so it's good. So I can find it here. All right. Look here. Because I can't find the name. Spell the name. So I'm not gonna pretend. All right. Liverpool Wonder Kid. Amazed by a WhatsApp message from mentor Antoine Griezmann. Alright, look at that then. So Liverpool Academy starlet Kira Figueroa is the son of former Wigan favorite Maynard, and has been contacted by French icon who plans to become an agent. Alright? Yes, and he said he wanted to mentor the kid. He just came in the where again? Which player and Jamaica's team look better than him? Which player and Jamaica's team look better than him? Which player in the Manning Cup look better than him? I said that from day one. The talent and the quality coming from the kid. And you see people reaching out to help him. So better footballers help you all the time. You get me? So you don't have to look in. This. No, you don't have to question if I'm talking the truth. You know it's facts. Better footballer help everybody. So Figueroa is already at Liverpool. So why he needs Antoine Griezmann to help him? Why he needs Griezmann when he's already at Liverpool? Answer that for me, no people. Why he needs Griezmann and he's already at Liverpool? Because you need as much information possible to get yourself on the best level. You need the best people to be in your courts at all times. You get me? No, but he was the leading goal. He was tied until the final match with Mexico. And he never played all the matches. So he never need 700 billion minutes to score 7 goals. You understand me? Because he positioning, speed, power is very good. And he's pretty much a young kid. He's 16. You understand me? And he's at Liverpool already. And people talking him up like they would want him to make the jump. You get me? So what we are showing you facts here, guys. I know you're not looking up these things because you don't really care about anything outside Jamaica. You know, but that's why I'm here to bring back these things to you, to show you that this is what's happening in real life football. People running down people from different countries come and play for them. People trying to mentor people to get themselves better, and people will welcome those mentorship to get better. All right? It's Jamaica alone. Me see people are trying to tell us, say, yo, I'm here. I bet I'm here. Me no need that. Me no need that. I want them boy to come. This or that. Those are madness people. Those are madness. Those are people that are ignorant. You get me? Yeah, man. JD, the structure of the JPL is not sustainable. How can you spend money to run a team and get nothing in return? I don't know, I don't know. I think Mr. Speed need to come on the channel and then explain some of these money side so we can really see it. And not just explain it, but open the book for we to truly see what's up. You understand me? For we to truly see what's up. And Omar Foley goes back to what you sell people. So what you're giving the people, what are the incentives for the people to come out of their bed to come and watch a JPL match? What are the incentives for them to come out of their bed and watch JPL match? Because in Mexico, they are incentives to go there and watch the match. Because first thing, you're supporting a club closer to your house that helps your community, or possibly your son can play there, and possibly through your son playing there, they can make the national team, and possibly by that give you an outlet of going overseas to get more money to bring in to help your entire family. So that makes your entire family want to go there. Are you seeing the same thing with the clubs them? That's why I said the clubs them putting in a structure like an academy, and all clubs would have given people more affinity towards the clubs them. They are in the communities them, but still everybody know about them, but it's not everybody have that genuine love. You get me? And remember, we have a war-blown country. So if a man can take a 6-year-old and guide him on the right path to 15, you know how much love you have for that man? You know how much love you honestly have for that man? Well, that's what Mexico, United States, and other countries do. To take a lot of kids off out of the bad areas them, to turn them into better personnel, so that mother and father and family that you helped out big time can give them the possibility of a chance of surviving later in their teens, and also helping their family in the end. You understand me? So they have more affinity combined for the clubs. So they support them more. What have these clubs done? Take a kid of 16 years old, wait until he's 18, then try to sell him? Because they don't have certain things going. Well, what you can gain, Omar Folin, by taking the kids them early. If you take a kid and sell him, you get sell-on clause. You get sell-on clause. You get developmental fee. And developmental fee is not cheap. So what if all of the kids have left your academy, you have 18, 20 kids in 7 years, move on for 100,000 euros. Alright, that is the final fee, because he went to somebody else and someone else polish him up and sell him. Out of that developmental class, maybe 20 to 25,000 US per kid might be yours. You see it? So if you believe in something, go out there and nurture it. The money will come later. But the fact is, we always want to cut corners. And that's why we want to cut corners to force people in the national team. And we want to cut corners to force people in the national team. And cut corners to bad up people to go in the national team. Remember, our coach came here and literally left because he said he's not going to take any talk from anybody to put them in the national team. And that's why he left. That's John Barnes. That's what the article that I've read. So it tells you. So our attitude should be more belief systems, rather than we need to cut a corner and Yeah, we need to cut a corner. That's what our attitude need to move from. Cutting corners and selling propaganda. More of believe, actually believe in people. That's what our attitude should be based on. And those are the persons that's having power to develop kids and stuff, you know. And that's what will change our society, in my estimation. Still, Yard Fusion, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Warren says, JD, the person who hold the money should let the diaspora know the facts. I don't know about that. I will not get involved in those things. But I'm just saying, from the club, from the national teams, yeah. But JD, if you haven't won anything in a while, you will drop your standard or do whatever to win. This is why some people in Jamaica don't care. They just want to win. No, but that is the problem, because you're gonna win 3 years down the line, and at 20 players that you're gonna sell, and even if you win 20 JPL, you wouldn't get the same money. You understand me? Or 50 JPL, wouldn't get the same money. So it's a gamble, and the gamble starts with belief. You understand me? Yes. Not canartism, behavior, if that's a word. You know? Yeah, so we bring in Pastor, because we chop it up for a while there. Tyrell, big up yourself, thanks for being here. And guys, remember, this should be a 2-or-1. We're gonna give it, let me check it first, because if we not pass 4 likes on the video, we're done. Alright, so we don't reach 150, so we'll give you 5 more minutes for you to get it past 120, so we know we can reach the 150, and then we do the extra half an hour. So 5 more minutes to go in. So if you have missed the like button, make sure to do that. Give me your thoughts in the comment section, because I think this video is needed, you know. And I'm gonna put this on the front part of my page, because I think this video is gonna come back to haunt every one of you guys, and I'm gonna come back. Because you know me, I'm the boogeyman. I will come back and tell you, yeah, see, I told you. I agree. The point is, they need to do it right and set a blueprint so it can work years later. Yes, that is what I'm saying as well. Pastor, how are you doing? You're muted? Are you still, you're gone to work? All right, so Pastor look like he's done. So let me in Pastor, and he will have to call back if he's interested. All right? Yes. And let me turn this down. So this was a strong one, guys. This was a strong one, just to show you that in order to achieve certain things, guys, you have to have a different attitude, you know. Yeah, because no one expected. I said I have the utmost respect for the Gensec, what he came in and stood up for certain things, you know. But what I saw certain places, I just don't like it. TEDx said, JD, I hope I have been asking for the financial aspect of these JPL clubs for some time. Now they are funded, okay. But most JPL teams don't sell anyone. I know about those fees. Harborview may have sold the most players, Cavaliers of late. Yeah, well, even if it's of late, it's still happening. So you have to all right, but you don't. All right, let me ask it this way. So, Mr. Omar, you don't believe that the way we structure thing and we do thing hinder us from selling a lot of players from before? What say you on that? Because I think that is a thing, you know. I do believe that's a thing. All right, I think the way we started really hindered us from doing a lot of things. You get me? The way we started, it hindered us from doing a lot of things. Yeah, the way we started. So that's what I would say. So even though you're saying that Harborview never sold much players, when obviously the reason why Bibi got that move was heavily based on professionalism, organization. Yes, that is true. But why we couldn't keep up the professionalism and the organization? Why we needed Simmons to still be there for we to keep it up? I know we heard Mr. Speed said that they never really learned much because they never got the blueprint. You understand me? You never had the blueprint. All right, that is fair. But you don't need blueprint to make sure you build professional people. Because Peter Cargill came from Jamaica, but he was professional just the same. Ricardo Gardner came from Jamaica, he was professional the same. You know, I saw Andy Williams them, and I do believe that they're professionals. So I just believe that we have to just keep the standards high, and then a lot more people would have gone overseas, Omar, because the reports that I've gotten, and a lot of people that you guys said I should investigate on, is just because the lack of willingness to do something, like just to try. You know, because if sometimes people just see a try, that alone will improve things. But the lack of willingness to try sometimes is our biggest undoing. All right, and I love the fact that I saw better attitude, because I like what's his name, Malachi Douglas. I like Anderson. I like Satchel. I said Satchel is a talent, serious talent, and he was one of the individuals that I said when I came here. I saw that he is a good talent, and not because he's just a good talent, physical part, because that is just the 30% side, and he does not possess all 30 out of the 30%, but he possesses a lot more than others out of the 70% side, which is the mental side. So I said, you know, this kid have something out there for him if the right persons can take him and nurture him. You understand me? But at that time, everybody was actually talking about other people, and I'm saying, no man, I like this dude. I like what he's doing. I like Malachi Douglas. I think he was the best at the time. I like Blake. Clearly, I saw Blake on numerous spaces, so I know that Blake is talented. I saw him at different competition where others fail. Cause surprising, look at this. I saw Blake playing in the CCCC. No, the Concacaf, because Cavaliers never made the Concacaf, and Blake looked better than King. Blake looked better than King in the game, and remember they got 6, and Blake looked better than King. But none of you guys took the time out to watch those games. You understand me? So we don't know how far these kids can go. But that's why I never used the Money Cup alone to judge Blake, because I knew he played in higher competition than majority of the other people. And Blake looked more composed, passed the ball, very good in those games, better than actual King, because King was one of the faults for Cavaliers to lose, ship so much goals in that CCCC, if we want to talk the truth and we want to go back and look at the games then. Alright? Yes, because he was definitely trying to ping the balls, and because he believed in his passing ability, and it really caused his team, his short-handed team, problems as well. Everybody afraid to talk, but I will say it. Yes, that was a situation. So let me put some respect on some of these kids' name. I think we have a lot of kids coming up that has, you can see that they are well mannered, or at least they are better than what I previously saw. You know. So I like what Malachi Douglas doing. I like let me tell you, in this team, I hear Dixon. I am okay with that kid. I am okay with that kid. I think if he puts his put everything together, he will definitely do good. So I hear Dixon. I like that kid. I hear Dixon, Blake, Malachi Douglas, Anderson. I will never let him out. That kid, something different, man. Anderson. You are the next young kids that's playing on Cavaliers as well. They are good, cool kids. Forgot their name. Atkinson looks like he's getting into his own. I have to wait and see. Yes, but you have a solid 10 or 12. And Jason said, I hear Dixon needs a lot of work. I've talked about different sides in a Jason. Because when I'm looking at football, I'm not looking at just man passing the football. I'm talking about more things. And I'm saying the kids them doing better than before, Jason. Why you can't just stop your foolishness, Jason? And just stick to the conversation. Why you love twist up stories so? Don't worry yourself, man. You're gonna get what come to you. Alright? Alright, so let me see. Alright then, so I guess people want me to do the extra 20 minutes, or we should stop here, because we're going to put it at 120, so let me get the extra 30 likes to reach 150, and we'll just do the little time and move on. Send the questions in so we can chop it up, because remember, I'm not going to come back until in the night. So maybe at 11, 12 o'clock my time, so that should be 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock your time, because it's Friday, so I might be up late, and I have a next show that I had some more things to come with, alright? So it's going to be hours away from this one, so yeah. yeah, just make sure this pass is 150. We're gonna do the half an hour. Blake is from Watos. I don't know where he's from, but I always admire him from early. From the U20s when every man say him can't defend him too small. And I'm saying, you listen to yourself, him too small? So hold on, we never saw Jamaica played all of those small teams. El Salvador, Honduras, they are not the biggest players. So why they always out-jump us? Japan, U20s. Japan big team, they are not big players. So why they seems to always out-jump us, outrun us? So what's small have to do with it? If you have the IQ to position yourself in football, if you have 70% of football, no care how small it is. Some of the best defenders them ever are small defenders. Why are we talking about small? You know? Guys, when I hear those claims, I'm telling you, these are people that are not as educated on football to talk about small. Right now, to advance football, I think you need more smaller and nippier footballers coming in with the system for the next 6 years. So watch and see if you're not going to see footballers 6 feet and over in all teams, in every team that wants to pass out from the back. 6 feet and smaller. Because most of them train as different positions before they become centre backs. And that's what they're doing now in systems to make it more fluid. Alright? Because it's a pace. The reaction time in between the start and the stop. That's what they're trying to achieve. So when you're out here talking about you want some big 7-foot defenders, if they can pass the ball, it's a plus. But it's not the end of the world, bro. What you are saying, I'm not saying nothing. Pull about the video. You love me, man. Video them spoiled by repeating myself over and over. Done with you, man. Alright? Blake is the best CB in his JPL in my eyes. I wouldn't put him so far. As the best CB. Yes, I wouldn't put him so far. Alright? I wouldn't put him so far. Alright? Yes. Alright, so guys, Shorty Malcolm was a small local defender, but Shorty Malcolm was a left back, right? Shorty Malcolm was a left back. So left backs could be small in their eyes. They are okay with the players them being smaller, you know? Yeah. But this big size, because you're a centre back, no. If you're good at anything. No, I'm not gonna tell any kid about because you're 2 foot, you should not be play centre back. No, if you're bright enough to play the centre back, you play it, man. Just go there and do your thing, man, and try your best. So Blake, keep doing your thing. What's his name again? Satchwell, do your thing. Malachi Douglas, do your thing. I hear Dixon. Keep on improving. Yes, I ain't pulling back nothing. That's what I've said. Yeah. Joel Cunningham. Alright. Manningsman reported that Satchwell is going to Austria for a trial. Okay, well, I hope all the best on trial, but I am not going to report any trial. You get me? Yes, I will. If he signs for something, I would be over the moon. He's a statsman, not because he's a statsman, but he's a Jamaican as well. Yes, but I'm not going to report no about no trial, you know? Yeah, I want them to be there, you know, I will love the experience that they do get, but I'm not going to report that. I'm not going to build a video on that. Let it stay on one channel, that's okay. But when we get the full story and everything and how he does at the trial, then I can bring it to the people, you know, but that's okay. Everyone has a different job and a different space in the category, but I don't want to report any trial anymore and any information in any trial, because sometimes you have good intent and people twist it around. You understand me? So I don't want nothing more of that. You know, I'm not going to report any trial. Alright? Hope you guys totally understand. You get me? Because people hold me at a different standard, you know. So if I say certain things, they just force it into an unnecessary pathway. Jason, if it don't fit in your RAS list, it don't fit in your list, Dan. Why not allow me alone, man? Me not have different list than you, my youth. Big man, you about my youth, because you're not my youth, you're older than me. Big man, a year list that. But me no business what you are say. You have different everything. Cause anything me say, you have the opposite to say to it. So me no business. I say what I want to say with my chest out. I say I hear Dixon in it. That's what I've said. You never hear what I've said, and you tell me over repeat myself. You think Ryan this can bad up? I think a reggae commentary this can bad up? Jason, JD, is for job. Yo, go on, man, Siobhan. I want your brother, man. We're not go, man. Yeah, man. So people, we done, you know. We done, you know. Yeah, we're not business. What you say, Jason? They disagree with yourself, man. I want you. You disagree with yourself. I want you. That's why I'm gonna tell Ryan for bunny out. Cause you have strength for me, you know, no strength for Ryan. Alright. Me and Simon alone you have strength for. Yeah, man, I tell Ryan for bunny out. So people, big up on yourself. Rewatch this video. We have put some gems in this video. And definitely slap the like button, share, and subscribe. Big up on yourself. And let me do a report on my big bad gaming. My big bad gaming that we launched last night. Oh, you guys took it. I saw that a lot of you guys turn up, you know, and you were enjoying the damn self, you know. But you know never want to give me respect on my gaming series. So let me know what you think of the gaming series. Alright? So give me around 10 comments now. Let me know if you don't want it back. Because not behave so bad mind, man. May I bring my world level gaming series and you guys not giving me no credit. Let me know if you're not interested in a gaming series and you want part 2, part 20, part 50. Alright? Listen to me now, Siobhan. Me not care what you have to say. I don't even want to hear nothing from you. I want to hear from the real fans them. You know? Not you, Siobhan. Yes, I don't want to hear from you. Alright? That Damian says it was entertaining. Alright, massive respect. I want to hear 10 more comments and then we out of here. Let me see what other people them say. Yes, it was good. DNA, big up yourself, man. Massive respect. You know, the 2 8 of them are Jason Ferran, not Jason Ferran, Jason Guna and Siobhan Peter. Them are 2 8 of the channel. You know, Danica said it was good. Alright. Island Card said JD, it was a good one. Alright, then with a rewind the thing, alright then. Alright, big up yourself, Earl Banjo. Suriname in the buildings. The building, alright. Brown Beer said it sell off, alright, yeah man. So you saying I am a brother, me not care. Me never why guys, why the man like to make the show about themselves? The man who like to make the show about himself, you know, so we put him in a cave. And get rid of him. So why we get more people want the show be about themselves? I want the show to be about the information and the people in the chat. Alright? Yes, man. Oh my God. Manu said, it's okay, JD, but if you are not into games, it's like you have nothing to do. Really? So, hold on. Oh, but we made Jamaica great in the damn thing. How much of the time you gonna get Jamaica to be great? Mr. United. Yeah, come on, man. The game, it was you know, I'm not going to fight you because we have to take all of the criticism. If some people are interested in it, no problem. Alright, we are going to do 3 more series, you know, and we are going to make all of the players them reach their maximum potential, you know. So if you guys support Leon Bailey, maybe Leon Bailey will finally be world class, as what Mr. Butler says. So we're going to make him be world class in it, and then we are going to get the other guys them and show you what possible Jamaica could look like. You look at that, Mr. United. You hear people make videos and tell us, oh, Jamaica can sign this and sign that. And then now me have a visual conversation of what Jamaica could look like. And you say you're not really interested in it. So one for this day, talk for 2.5 hours. And don't show you some imagery and report. You know, big up JD. Mexico is coming in. Dogoman, big up Dagoman. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Andrew said, JD, when will the girls team drop on FIFA? No, when you're ready. Oh, listen to me. I am a showman. Man's not playing none of these big game heads on YouTube because they do their work, you know, like Jason Ferran, you know. But they are very good. When you play them, Shock Power, when you play them, they are significantly better than me. I'm not going to play those guys. I am here doing my managerial side. You understand my analytic detailing. Alright? Yes. Chevron them a game head. You understand me? I don't want to play them. I don't want to play them, you know. Skillish, I lie ya tell. No commentator in Siberia world class, brother. So lie ya tell, Skillish. You listen to too much Mr. Butler claim. Lie ya tell. Yeah, right? Yes. But every commentator in a bell. If me take say what when I commentator say about Bailey, oh ironic, you mistake that part, Skillish. You too lie, Skillish. But yesterday I fight out Topi out of the team. Say you have favoritism, Skillish. We are finding out, you know. You have favoritism to which Jamaican local guy you like, you know. You know, Skillish. You. And we realize, say, you see it, two people you pick up for, you know, and I two people from out of the same camp. So if I burn out Skillish, you know, Skillish, you need to baptize you. You're in that camp. That is a problem. Yeah. I am not going to get any football manager. You give me the money, big man. Every day I take up $100, buy things and $70, $90. You give me the money, and then Mr. United tell me that he not like it. I'm spend $100 of it. JD, you need to play a game with your fans. Tell you what, I've always said only members of the channel. Only the members of the channel get the opportunity to play me in the games. That's why we said members are critical. So you guys have to become a member. We have 90 members. So only members can come and play me. Alright? Only members. Alright? And you are going to spoil the damn show. You understand me? I don't want to play with the man. Let we just make the series Great Jamaican Man and stop being about on yourself. Only selfish, some man. Andrew 55, go back and finish your work. What you do? JD, tell this brother to change his name, please. And thanks. Which one? Which one, Jason? Which one? Jason Ferran, which one? Skillish, we need for you to come back, you know. Because you think so we don't collect data nowhere, you know. And this is the place where we collect all things. Only Prince alone come and say him can do it better than us, you know. Comma Drew. Okay. Dagu man. Alright. Dagu. Okay. I like players who can make a decent team. Not. Okay. So Duguman, alright. Alright, Duguman, you make Skillish, alright, Skillish. We hear you. And JD no play, them make them play, pay you first. Yeah, man. The people that's members, all of the people that became members of the channel, if you want to assign somebody else to play me because of you having a membership, yes, that is possible. But why you just want to play me? Why it's about always want to show how great you are? I've never come here and tell nobody that I'm the best FIFA player, you know. No, I've never said that. I just made Jamaica great in the game. And you guys not players depending on the national program to be seen. Skillish, your players them depending on the national team to be seen. That's why them a ball every day, so them get picked for the national team. So that is, you know what? We clearly see how you're there in a one camp and a fight against the next camp. So we leave that alone. That's a phone business. Me not there in no camp. What's the meaning of Dagu man? Jason, you just put a membership. Me go reject your membership. Me go reject your membership. You two, please reject Jason membership and make Jason Ferran. No, not Jason Guna, and make sure him can't get no more member on the channel. Make go reject his membership because him always try to set up the channel. You get me? No, you just become a member, you don't have no power. All of the members, you become a member because of that same thing, because you want to style the channel. You see, this brother bad mind. Oh my God, you say they just become a member, you don't have no power. Alright, yes, I'm not playing Jason Ferran. Alright guys, let me stop it there, because we're not playing Jason Ferran and no YouTube, alright? We will play a background match, you know? And just like how Jamaica like to play background matches and nobody know what going on the field. That's what we are do, alright? If them can do it, we can do it too. JD, you and Jason Guna. Yes, man, him too much, man. Him love find ways to annoy people, man, you know? Yeah, man. Man said, me said members per that specific time date. You a member 3 days ago. You don't have the same powers as only Shutter. Please, Shutter, don't turn up on this video. And don't see this video as well. And nobody tag Shutter to come and tell him about Jason for play me. Alright, Shutter, you're the only, you and the other old members them. You alone have, you can assign one people. So when Chevan, you can go beg friend with the Shutter and tell Shutter for come assign the plane. Yeah, man. So people, backroom play. No, that don't sound right. Backroom playing. Backroom playing. No, backroom playing don't sound right at all. Alright, so guys, let me leave the place. I can't bother. You guys are too much comedy. Oh my god. These men are problem, you know. Alright, people. Alright, so guys, take care of yourself. Later we are gonna link up back. Hopefully we do get the time and then we come on later and do a thing, you know? Yeah, man. Me not doing a backroom playing. Alright, because that's sound too right. Peace out, take care, smash the like button on your way out, and share and subscribe. Blessings.